I'm the letter W. Did you know I can also be a vowel?
Wait, I'm going to need some proof. I was taught that you were a consonant.
Yeah, well, I was taught that you were a planet, and look how that turned out for you.
Don't rub it in. Just start talking. This I gotta see to believe.
Okay. Ow!
Ow?
Yes, O-U and O-W. They both say ow. With O-U within a word, the U changes to a W when it is at the end of a word, but I can also be a vowel within the word when I say ow. Wanna hear?
I'm not so sure.
Ow! Howl!
Get out of here.
Now you're talking. That's my friend U saying the sound with our friend O.
Do you have any quieter evidence?
Yes, Noah Webster. He's been quiet for a long time now.
The dictionary dude?
Yes, but he not only wrote the first American dictionary, he also taught school and wrote the Blueback Speller.
And your point is?
Noah Webster said I could be a vowel, but I'm paraphrasing. He said it all dictionary definition like.
I want to see proof. Lay the dictionary on me. Ow, did you have to do that?
Sorry, you did ask. Here is what Webster lists for me at the beginning of his 1828 Blueback Speller. W, as in we, and Y, as in ye, are sometimes called semi-vowels, as being intermediate between vowels and consonants, or partaking of the nature of both.
I heard that about Y, but I've never heard of the Blueback Speller.
Well, your orbit probably puts you out of the loop for a few things.
I told you not to rub it in.
Okay, back to spelling books, also called spellers. They were the main method used to teach children to read and spell for hundreds of years. Their use started to decline after the Civil War, and they were pretty much put out to the pasture by the time you were discovered in 1930.
Those were the good old days, back when I was new and shiny, and still a planet. I have heard of Webster. That's fairly convincing. Got any more evidence? It took a bit more than that to demote me. It should take a bit more to promote you.
My name?
Your name?
It's a double U. My name even comes from the letter U, which is clearly a vowel.
That's interesting, but it could be just a strange coincidence. I'm not sure it really proves anything.
Okay, here's some more actual instances where I act as an actual vowel. AW when I say ah, like in saw and claw. Native English words don't end in U, so the U changes to a W at the end of a word. I can also be within the word as part of the letter team AW, as in awning. Yawning works too.
What?
Here, I'll spell it out for you.
That's pretty persuasive, but I hope you have a bit more proof. Even exoplanets need plenty of proof.
Here's a big one. Let me drop this chart on you. It's even color-coded.
No. Oh, I think your color coding made me black and blue, a bit flatter too.
You'll bounce back. You bounce back from your demotion bigger and better than ever. Look at all the fame the change brought you.
Sure, everyone loves me, but I still wish I was a planet who wants to be a dwarf anyway.
You're still pretty big. Even dwarf planets are pretty big compared to most things. Look at me. Even at 36-point font, I'm small. Plus, they call you a Plutoid. That's a cool name. It sounds snazzy.
Yeah, they tried to placate me and my fans with that term. It is kind of nice, but let's get back to you. All this emotion talk is depressing me.
Great. Let's get back to me as a you. Let's look at that chart.
That's a lot of colors and a lot of vowels.
English can get complicated, but there is order to it if you dig deep. The colors show a bit of reason and can help you make rhymes.
I'm an exoplanet, a Plutoid named Pluto. I prefer alliteration, preferably with the letter P.
Alrighty then. We'll just look at some of the colors. the green vowel teams have their first vowel long.
I heard something about a rule with vowels walking and talking.
Actually, statistically, that's a pretty bad rule. Hardly ever works as advertised. But it does work for those dark green vowel teams, except for EA. Only works for him 2/3 of the time. The rest of the time, he kind of fades out a bit.
So, light green, first vowel short. What about you?
Yes, U as a U and me, W, as a U. I'm getting to that. See the dark blue?
Yes, I felt it too. I'm still not fully recovered.
Bouncing back is a process. The dark blue vowel teams have their second letter long, with Y acting as an I and me, W, acting as a U.
I can't think of any IE words, and that I before E rule is confusing too.
Well, that rule doesn't work as well as advertised either. There are some rules that do, but I won't bore you. My sponsors can bore you with rules at their websites. Here are a few IE words so you can see how this works.
I think I can almost believe. Let's see how it works for you.
First, we'll see how it works for my friend Y, whose status as a sometimes vowel is more widely accepted. By, guy.
You're still friends with that guy?
I'm not the jealous type. Y does a lot for words. As fellow letters and fellow semi-vowels, especially, we have to stick together.
I'm the jealous type, but I won't get into it here. We'll just get back to you. Lay your blue U on me.
Incoming!
I was just recovering from the last one, too. You're lucky I'm still speaking to you.
Sorry about that. You did ask. Here's a few with me as you. That's my friend U, saying long U in the words feud in Europe. And that's me, W, saying U, clearly a long U in the words few, new, and blue. Native English words don't end in U, so my friend U has to change to me, W, at the end.
That's pretty persuasive. You do look like you deserve that promotion. I'm a bit jealous.
Actually, I was demoted sometime in the late 1800s or early 1900s. People used to think I could be a vowel back in Webster's day. My promotion would technically be a remotion.
I don't think that Webster would think remotion is actually a word.
Probably not. I guess I'll stick with promotion.
I'm personally persuaded of your promotion, but you'll still have doubters. Plenty of people still think I'm a planet.
That's okay. People can believe what they want. I just want to get the facts out and make sure people can sound me out. I'm a letter. My job is to help convey information through the written word.
Wow, my job is just to spin in circles.
I heard you were actually a bit too elliptical.
Stop with that, please.
Okay, I'll stop with that and end with a word from my sponsors.
I'm starring in a series of short videos about the English language. If you want to learn more in a boring but efficient manner, go to thephonicsPage.org and watch the spelling lessons or phonics lessons. I also like Don Potter. He typed up that Webster speller I quoted.
Thanks for listening, and just wait till you see some of the stuff in my upcoming Webster videos. It'll blow your mind.